something about flip-flops in the city.
Oh no! One of my neighbors is a nurse. She said they make so much money on flip-flop injuries in the emergency room because people are running across the street. They lose their shoe in the street. They go back, get whacked by a scooter. They make a lot, and you get all kind of ankle injuries and everything. It's combat boots like the old lesbians wear. That's what you want.
I have those. Yay, I win.
Well, you're not an old lesbian.
Maybe one day. People call me Ellen.
Do they really?
Yeah, they call me Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen? Oh,
yeah.
No, you don't want to be Ellen.
When your New York City apartment doesn't have AC, it feels like a nightmare. It's usually just as hot in your room as it is outside, sometimes even hotter. Those little inconveniences that normally roll off your shoulder suddenly become a much bigger deal. Walking up 4 flights of stairs holds the same weight as a marathon. Not only do we not have AC, but we haven't gone grocery shopping in a minute, so the only thing left in the pantry is top ramen. Hot soup in hot weather. Everyone's favorite. These things right here are a hot commodity. Normally you'd stick it in your car and drive it to your living room, but this is New York. But guess what? The moment that we've all been waiting for. One of the many reasons why this is gonna be the best summer of my life.
I bought the world's smallest phone so you don't have to. So apparently this is the world's smallest phone. So let's see if it really is. So this was rated literally the world's smallest phone on Amazon. Apparently it's teeny tiny. Look at it. That is a working mobile phone. Here it is next to my finger. It's called the Xanaco. The micro SD card goes in there. Let's turn it on. Look, it comes with a teeny tiny little case. Boop. So it doesn't come charged, but it does actually work. There you go. It's charging. I'm going to let it. And that's the smallest phone in the world. Hello.
Beautiful words that describe obscure emotions. Sonder is a word coined by poet and author John Koenig that refers to the beautiful realization that every living being has a life as complex as your own. They experience pain, suffering, happiness, and life just as vivid as you do. You're not alone, I promise.
Very rarely am I at a loss for words, but this interview right here, it did it for me. This is Amethyst Realm, a UK woman who left her real life, flesh and blood, human fiancé for a ghost. Since then, she has claimed to have gotten it on with 15 other ghosts and 0 humans. And as if this interview were not already crazy enough, she claims that there have been historical instances of ghosts getting people pregnant, but that no one has been able to carry a ghost baby to term. And I'm really not trying to be insensitive here, but what does a ghost miscarriage even look like? Is it a queef? It's gotta be a queef, right?
Thing that guys do when you can tell that they don't find you attractive, so then
Okay, so I've been watching these videos and they break my heart, really. Every bitch is a bad bitch, unless you're a Trump supporter or a pick-me. Then you're musty, dusty, crusty. I don't care what you look like. But I'm gonna give my fellow girlies, my bessies, my girls, gays, and theys, I'm gonna give you all some tips. Stuff to humble men, because that's my specialty. I have 2 degrees and I'm minored in humbling bitches. And by bitches, I mean men. Let's say you're chilling, right? You're with your girlies, some guy comes up, tries to ruin your fucking time, like they always do. They're targeting one bitch in your circle, and then they're trying to ignore the rest of you. Negging, right? Or they're just being fucking rude. No matter what you look like, do this. Guys over here, your friends right here. That's it. No words necessary. Maybe throw a giggle in. That's it. That's it. Y'all are bad bitches.
This is quite a sight. Oh, fuck off. They're attracted to the light. These flying creatures come out of the ground during rainy season. They call them Ngumbi. And look, the guys, they've flooded to our house because no one in the village has electricity, and these things are attracted to the light. So everyone floods to our house, and they collect them in these buckets and they eat them. Abraham's loving it. Look how many he's collected. Abra, you're gonna eat all of that?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Ngumbi.
You guys have asked me if there's anywhere I believe is truly haunted. The Lalaurie Mansion, New Orleans is one of those places. I refuse to even walk near it. If you've watched Coven, you're probably familiar with this, but I want to get into the dark history of this home. In the early 1800s, Madame Lalaurie, Dr. Lalaurie, and Marie's 2 daughters moved into this mansion. They were very wealthy. At the time, it was still legal to own slaves. However, in New Orleans, you were not allowed to physically harm your slaves. Rumors flew that the Lalauries mistreated their slaves, but there was no concrete proof of this until April 10th, 1834. A fire broke out at the Lalaurie Mansion. In this window that's boarded up, that was supposedly the attic. People rushed into the home, and they heard screams coming from the attic. When they busted down the door, what they saw was just absolutely atrocious. People were chained up in the attic, tortured in horrible ways that I'm not going to go into detail about. And this torture was done at the hands of the Lalauries. The people freed as many of the slaves from the attic as they could and formed a mob to go after the Lalauries. And unfortunately, they escaped. A lot of people think that Marie acted alone, but honestly, I believe her husband was involved too. I'm going to go into that more in part 2.
Yes, sir, man. Help you today. Yo, what's good, Aki? Let me get a chopped cheese on this green pepper. The only way, the Aki way.
Sure. First, we cut the top of the green pepper. After we clean the green pepper, we throw it on the fryer. Then we put the burger on the grill. Now we put sweet peppers. We season the burger up. Now we chop it up. Now we slice up some cheese. Once the chopped cheese is ready, now we put some cheese on top. Once the green pepper is ready and fried, now we put chipotle all inside. Once it's ready, now we put it inside the green pepper. Now we add up some more chipotle on top. Now we put pico de gallo around the green pepper. Result is OMG. Never. Now we serve it to the customer.
So I'm back in like a week, so we're building 10 houses. I don't expect you to finish 10 houses in a week, obviously, that sounds like impossible. But I'm just gonna come back and there better be some good advancements, let's just hope that this goes good, Jose. Thank you. Ahora Dios que dijo, pero 1 week es una semana, 10 casas una semana, ya está. Vámonos pues a trabajar, plebado. Jose, I'm back home. Pues bonito alcanzamos a acabar, ¿no? Pero pues 7 días, pues de volada, ¿no? Así, 7 days, it takes us long, pero acabar. Sí. God damn it, Jose, I fucking love you, man. Come on, man, let's go get some Modelo's. I'm gonna make sure you never get deported now.
So I was just hanging out with this guy who said that everyone he's ever loved, has died. And I was like, okay, dramatic. But then he started talking about it. when he was 3 months old, both of his parents, this is like really sad, both of his parents died. His like grandma died of breast cancer around the same time. Like all of these people that like met him died early on when he was a baby. And then like as he grew older, everyone that he's like fallen in love with has died 3 months after he met them. Like literally, like it's been like car accidents, like like all these bizarre fatalities. It's like Final Destination type stuff. And so he jokingly was like, I hope that doesn't happen to you. Sir, you cursed me. You cursed me.
They're blue.
But guess what's inside?
Color?
Yeah. Okay, blue.
Blue.
Mhm.
It's still blue.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now this one.
Pink.
Bro.
Oh, I have to choose between yellow or mint? Oh.
Okay.
I thought I was just choosing.
No, it's alright. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Orange.
Dark blue.
Well, you said it when they were already doing it, so obviously. Black.
Black.
You say the color once they already start scrunching it, Emma. Like obviously, yellow.
Yellow.
Emma, that's cheating. That's literally.